The Game of the Week halftime show is presented by Echo Communications, a digitally integrated commercial printer and mailer located in New London, New Hampshire.
All right, so here we are at halftime here in Hanover with the Marauders leading 28-24, an interesting back-and-forth first half. A couple of the leaders for both sides, Andrew.
Yeah, so with Hanover, Gantrish is leading the team with 9 points, and he hit 3 3-pointers in the first half, so he's been on fire from beyond the arc. And the other two scorers were Paulson and Putnam. They each have a total of 6 points, and Paulson has 2 threes as well in the first quarter, and so Putnam has gotten his 6 points in the paint. And so for Merrimack Valley, we have two guys, Shattuck and Hebert. We really expected them to be really good in this first half at least. Hebert has 8 points, and Shattuck also has 8, and Shattuck hit 2 threes in the first quarter. So really, so far, at least for Hanover, the three ball has been the story of this one. Hanover has hit 6 first half threes. Merrimack Valley has hit 3. So really, shooting has really given Hanover this 4-point lead so far.
All right, so as we look forward to the second half, close game, it's going to be a great game the rest of the way. We know that. These two teams very competitive. If you're Hanover, you're really going to stop, as you mentioned, Shattuck and Hebert, because make somebody else beat you.
Right.
And if you're Merrimack Valley, just guard the perimeter, because Hanover has not really had much success getting it inside.
Right, and I think the Hanover big men have done a nice job of protecting the paint for the most part. So, the Pride really need to tighten up their defense around the perimeter to try to limit those threes. And if you're Hanover, definitely try to D up on Hebert and Shattuck, especially somebody guard Shattuck and make sure you're always right on top of him because he was hitting a lot of deep threes in that first half. So shut down Hebert and Shattuck, and really Hanover can, try to limit their turnovers. That'll really help them as well. And one thing, neither team has gotten even close to foul trouble, so you don't have to worry about any player fouling out or anything like that.
Yeah, it's been a pretty clean game so far. So thanks for watching the Echo Communications halftime show. We'll take a break and come right back with the second half after this. Welcome back, second half. Just underway here. Jeremy Stout, Andrew Zerhide on the Game of the Week. Hanover Marauders and the Merrimack Valley Pride. Hanover leading 28-24. Merrimack Valley opening with possession here in the first quarter. And some good defense. The Marauders have really jumped out and been aggressive here so far on this first possession, denying the passes for the Pride. There's Shattuck, a deep three, and he gets it to go. And he had a man in his face, so the defense was played perfectly and executed perfectly, but Shattuck still hit the three, and now the Pride only trail by 1, 28-27.
Well, when Shattuck is shooting that well, there's not too much you can do.
And there's Shattuck on the other end with a layup. After the turnover by the Marauders, and Hanover goes the other way, getting it ahead to number 23, Caleb Putnam. He can't corral it, but it's tipped at the last minute, so it will stay Hanover ball.
Stay tuned at the end of our telecast for the H.R. Clough Kearsarge Heating turning up the Heat player of the game, when we'll pick the top performer in tonight's matchup.
And there's a nice cut by Putnam on the inbounds pass. He gets it to go from underneath, giving Hanover the 3-point lead. And we'll see what types of tricks the Pride are up to here. They have really gone a lot of offense through Shattuck, and they will continue to do that, but they're trying to deny Shattuck the ball. That shot was off the mark. Ryan Heath, the junior. And Hanover with a dribble drive and kicking it out. They've had a lot of success on the perimeter. They'll continue to try and find somebody on the perimeter. There's Adams. Running the offense through Adams now. Tipped away there by Hebert. It'll stay Hanover basketball.
Stay tuned at the end of today's Hoops matchup for the Salt Hill Pub play of the game. Salt Hill Pub, honest food, perfect pints, and living music.
Number 3 there, Benny Gantrish with the three-pointer. He gets another one to go and extends that lead now to 6. So if you're Merrimack Valley, you've got to start getting some baskets on these possessions. Too many empty possessions because clearly Hanover, they continue to shoot the ball well. And Merrimack Valley really needs to start answering.
Yeah, and Gantrish, that was his 4th 3 of the game. So really got to watch out for number 3 on the perimeter.
There's Dave Fina, a little off balance on the three-pointer. Kind of rushed that maybe. Rebound to Hanover. They'll go out on the end.
Wow.
And the three-pointer again, number 3, Gantrish. And a timeout. Merrimack Valley wants to talk it over. They trail 36-27, 5:16 to go in the third quarter. You're watching the YCN Game of the Week. Welcome back to the YCN Game of the Week. Jeremy Stout, Andrew Zerhide here in the third quarter. 5:16 to go in the third quarter, to be exact. Hanover Marauders opening up a 36-27 lead. Really pouring it on here in the early stages of this third quarter. Forcing Merrimack Valley to call a timeout. See if they can set something up and reset that offense. There's Hebert for 3. Just off the mark. Putnam with the rebound, and Hanover a chance to extend that lead to double digits. And there's 3-point attempt by Gantrish. Doesn't get this one to go. But Putnam fighting for the offensive rebound. Number 23, Caleb Putnam. And he's been a force inside, really the only force inside for this Hanover team, but they now have the 11-point lead and look to be in control in this third quarter. There's Shattuck off the drive, number 13, James Shattuck. Nice drive. And that's the thing, you've got to be careful with him. If you play off of him, he'll shoot the 3. If you play too close to him, he'll drive by you. So it's really tough right now for Hanover to figure out how to defend him. But if they keep scoring, I guess it doesn't matter because that 9-point lead is looking pretty big right now. Off the mark there. And on the break for the Pride, tipped away, and Shattuck looks like he'll be the inbounder. They trail by 9, 4:01 to go in the third quarter, and the errant pass, kind of lazy, intercepted by Gantrish. He'll go coast to coast. No good, but the offensive rebound and put back by number 51, Joe Zhang, and that's no good as well. Gantrish for 3 again, and so even though they missed the layup, that possession turns into a good one for the Marauders, and they've extended that lead now to 12.
Stay tuned at the end of today's game for the Ramonto's Brick Oven Pizza Wrap-Up Show. Ramonto's in Claremont, always fresh.
Foul there out on the perimeter. Gantrish is going to get the call. Not a shooting foul, but it will be Hanover's first foul in this half. Merrimack Valley really looking for answers on the offensive end. They've only managed 5 points in this quarter. Ball tipped away. It'll stay with the Pride. So clearly Hanover with some good halftime adjustments because they have come out of the gate not only with a hot hand, but on defense, really give them credit, denying this Pride team anything.
Yeah, they've really stepped it up on defense, and Shattuck has been able to score a little bit, but not too much. Like you said, it's really tough to defend him. You can't be too close, he'll blow by you. You got to be close enough or else he'll shoot the 3 in your face.
And there's Dave Fina. He gets a lane to the hoop. He'll get fouled. He'll go to the line. We'll take a break. You're watching the YCN Game of the Week. Welcome back to the YCN Game of the Week. Jeremy Stout, Andrew Zerhide, and Ryan Dafina of the Pride at the line, shooting 2. His first one short. Pride trailing 41-29. Really need all the points they can get, especially with the clock stopped. And a lot of time left in this game, obviously, but don't want to give these opportunities away. As Dafina hits the second of 2. Hanover now with a 41-30 lead inside 3 minutes to play in the third quarter. There's Gantrish again from the corner, and he gets it to go. So Gantrish really on fire. The junior has been hitting everywhere tonight, everything. And now the Marauders lead 44-30 as we see Gantrish getting in on the defensive action, stealing it away. Nice tip. And I don't know if they're going to let Charlie Adams go to the line. They might say he was fouled before he threw it up there. But let's talk about the play of Gantrish, as we have seen him hit everything from three-point land tonight.
Yeah, that was his 7th three of the night and 4th three of this quarter. And Gantrish on the defensive end, too. We just saw him make that steal and try to keep the play alive, get Marauders another possession. So Gantrish has really been a force tonight.
Three-pointer attempt is short. And rebound there. Goes the way of the Pride. They'll try and get some offense going. Shattuck comes up short, and really this offense has become stagnant. It's not getting anything to go. As we see number 1, Charlie Adams, the freshman, and he drops it in. So we'll have a 60-second timeout with Hanover leading 47-30, 2:02 to go in the third quarter. You're watching the YCN Game of the Week. Welcome back to the YCN Game of the Week. Jeremy Stout, Andrew Zerhide here in Hanover. We're inside 2 minutes to play in the third quarter, and Hanover has opened up a 17-point lead. It's been all Marauders in this third quarter. They came into this half down or up 4, and they've extended it to 17. And really, it's been a lot of hot shooting from mostly one guy. Gantrish really has been, as you mentioned, 7 threes tonight, 4 in this quarter, did you say?
Yeah, 4 in this third quarter. He's really been on fire, especially these last few minutes.
Hanover inbounding underneath their hoop. Try and keep it hot here for this third quarter. Gantrish going up. He'll get fouled, and he'll go to the line. They're going to say he was not in the act of shooting. Yeah, they will say inbounds under the hoop. So, Hanover retaining possession. Only the third team foul for Merrimack Valley this half. And Gantrish with the pump fake, and he gets it to go. And that's what he had to do. The defender had to bite on that pump fake because he's making everything. And he hits it after that. So Gantrish really just on fire in this third quarter. That's 5. He's going for 6 right here. He couldn't get that one to go. The rebound is going to go to the Pride, and then the foul on Hanover. So Gantrish really hot, continuing to stay hot, extending that lead to 20 points, 50-30, 1:07 to go in the quarter.
Hey, local sports fans, YCN Sports Talk, hosted by our very own Jeremy Stout, is on every Wednesday, and my YCN Sports Wrap is on Fridays at 7:30 for weekly highlights of high school sports in our region.
So Merrimack Valley with the ball, inside a minute to play. They trail by 20 after coming into this half, trailing only by 4. And then we see number 12, Jack Pruitt, gets that one to go, cutting it to 18 points, and they trailed by 4 in the first half, and it's been all Marauders here in this third quarter. Mostly all Benny Gantrish. And he can't handle this one. It goes back to the Pride. Hebert, he'll take it himself. Number 11, Jake Hebert, cutting it to 16 points, 20 seconds to go. I'm sure Hanover doesn't want to give the ball back to the Pride, getting some momentum here. We'll just hold on to it for that final shot if they can. But pesky defense by the Pride. Gantrish going to try one more time, and he gets it to go. 53-34, and that's going to do it here as the horn just sounds to end a wonderful quarter from Benny Gantrish and the Hanover Marauders. So after 3 here from Hanover on the YCN Game of the Week, Hanover leads 53-34. We'll come right back with a fourth quarter of action from Hanover, New Hampshire.